do it. Let's go toss these clubs into the braziers and light them up. Looks like that did the trick. Guess we're going in now. I wonder what we're going to find. You go first.
The stone chamber appears to be ancient, but it's been immaculately maintained. The air still feels clean.
Jahir Hardy from...
Terror hounds. Why'd it have to be terror hounds? You mean that was only the first of the trials? Great. Can't wait to see what's coming next. Why is this stuff always so difficult?
Jehoiak Oraj, young one. You have completed the trial of courage. To gain audience with the Oracle, you must prove you are as wise as you are brave. You must face the trial of wisdom. In the South Wing, you will meet two brothers. One of them will always bear false witness, while the other will always speak the truth. One of the brothers has poisoned claws. He must be struck down first in the duel. Pay close attention to what is said.
Look, I'm going to tell it to you straight. My brother is the one who cannot be honest.
That's not true. He's the liar. I would never deceive you.
I'll tell you this much. If you asked him, he'd tell you that I'm the one with poisoned claws.
Nicely done. It took me a little while to figure it out. You're pretty sharp, you know that? All right, so 2 trials down, 1 to go. I think we can actually do this.
Jahar V's, young sage. You have proven you are as wise as you are brave. For your final trial, you must prove your skill at arms and face the trial of valor. Vigilant Gerillo awaits you in the sanctuary. He will test your mettle.
The Oracle has foreseen that you will visit her, but only when you are worthy. It may be that you will have to return another time. Even if I wished to, I could not go easy on you. It is my sacred duty to ensure you are prepared for what is to come. is clear you have faced many battles before today, and they have honed you into a champion among the children of this era. Return to Vigilant Perrin, and he shall usher you into the Auroracle's presence.
Jahor Valur, young champion. You have faced Vigilant Gerillo in a duel, and proven you are as valiant as you are wise. You have proven your worthiness to gain audience with the Auroracle. I shall presently usher you in to see her. Before you enter, however, you must know that she is fragile. We do not know what has befallen her, but she appears to have taken ill. Perhaps it is simply time. She has awaited your coming since the dawn of this age, an age now in its twilight. You may enter the Auroracle's chamber. Hear her counsel, but do not expect to fully comprehend it. That often takes time.
Now that is something you don't see every day. I read the ancient text, but I never imagined she'd be so beautiful.
Not all things are definite, but we always knew the moment would arrive, and so it has. We watched as the first world was destroyed and wept. Then the song was sung and the spiral was woven. we forestalled our sorrow. But that which was frozen in time and in our hearts flows again. The first sign is nigh. A shadow comes to tear land and sky asunder. After, it soon is only a matter of time. When the sand settles, the spiral shall end as it began, with a broken heart. Hearken to me, though. Should the moment rise, the sundering shall be stopped, and the hastening shall be slowed.
That was interesting. I didn't really understand it, but it sounded pretty important, don't you think? You should go back to the witch's house and tell her what the Oracle said. Maybe she can make something of it. I'll catch up with you. I have some questions for the Oracle myself. I'm hoping she'll be a little more clear with me.
There you are. It's about time. Ivan's here now, too. He's been waiting, with all this coming and going places like a circus.
I know, it's kind of fun, isn't it? So many exciting things going on. Have you heard the riddles the Oracle spoke to the wizard?
I'm more interested in hearing why you disobeyed me, girl. But not now. Let the Oski speak. He's been waiting for the wizard to return.
Yes, Ivan comes from Urville Station. Very bad there. Rasputin has turned town into prison camp. This is where he takes prisoners from Bastille. Many, many penguins there, being forced to work in Rasputin's mine. Ivan needs Wizard's help to free them. What do you say, comrade?
You should go. They need you. And that'll give us time to research and try to figure out the meaning of the Oracle's riddles.
Perfect. Then Ivan will go ahead. He will meet you on road near Urville Station.
Don't delay, wizard. I need to have a word with my daughter. And then it sounds like we have some work to do.
Ivan is glad you are here, comrade. Urville Station was cozy village, but Rasputin has built walls and gates, turned it into prison camp. Many years ago, this town, Urville Station, this is where Ivan's career in circus ended after making terrible mistake. During show, Ivan dropped barbell, and audience laughed. Ivan went on rampage, knocked down tent, terrified many children. Very bad. After this, they call him Ivan the Terrible. Ivan has lived with shame many years, but perhaps today he can make amends. There is secret tunnel under wall into city. Red Rosa has gone ahead to scout. Let us go and join her.
Ah, here we are again, mes amis, joining up to liberate penguins from their cruel oppressor. Perhaps we are becoming experts in this business. All the penguins from the Bastille are here. Rasputin's gulag guards keep them in cages and march them in and out of the mine in shifts. They rounded up villagers too, except the old ones. I have seen an elderly penguin peeking out of that house across the street. I think you should go in and find out what he knows. I will stay here and keep watch on the street.
The house smells of musty old clothes and decayed vellum. An elderly penguin watches you expectantly from across the room.
You're late! Yes, I knew you'd come. I had foreseen it. I'm Nostradamus. I see the future. I've even seen the end of the spy room. I can't really talk about that, of course, but that's not why you came, is it? No, you want to change your name, don't you? Wait, oh yes, you want to free the prisoners. Of course, I knew that. I was just testing you to make sure. Freeing the prisoners, yes. Mayor Lassard is who you want. I have foreseen it. I don't know where they're holding him, but he's the key to freeing the village. You'll have to convince the Gulag guards to talk. Rough them up a bit, and they'll tell you where to find the mayor. Yes, that should work.
Your point, Wizard. What do you want? The mayor? There's no mayor being held here. Perhaps he escaped? I would not know.
You've returned! What did you learn? What? No mayor? You mean Lassard eluded capture? Good for him, I guess. It seems my prediction was wrong. Who am myself, apparently. Thought I had a gift. Seems I'm just delusional. Stop spreading such nonsense. Excuse me. My son always says as much, and he's right. Perhaps he will know better what must be done for the town. Yes, you should go see him. His name is Cesar. If he's not in the mine, he's in the cages outside. He probably has a far more practical idea of how to free the prisoners.
Greetings, Initiate. I hate to interrupt your travels, but I wanted to extend a formal invitation for you to visit, at your convenience.
Hey, Wizard, can you help us out? Oh, you talked to my father. Yikes, I'm sorry. He means well, but he's getting a little long in the bill. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you that circus Oski? Ivan the Terrible? I remember you from when I was a chick. What are you doing here?
Please, Ivan is only here to help. He feels terrible about what happened. He only wants to make it right.
You're here to help? I don't know. I guess we don't have much to lose. Fine. You want to help? Prove it. Go rescue my darling Clementine. Clementine was rallying the prisoners in the mine, so they threw her into the solitary confinement cave. Free her, and we'll talk.
What do you think you're doing? This is solitary, one prisoner only, and we already have one. Wait a minute, you're not a guard.
No, you speak to Ivan the Great, and he did not come here to drop off prisoner. He came to pick one up. The penguin comes with us.
Oh yeah? Maybe when penguins fly, comrade, we have orders to keep this one here until she breaks. She isn't going anywhere. little runt of a penguin hasn't stopped giving us attitude since she got here. You want her? She's all yours.
Oh, Cesar sent you? His darling? Oh, no, he didn't. He can't call me that. Not until he properly courts me. Is chivalry dead or what? I guess even boys have their uses, though. Speaking of which, aren't you that strong man who tore down the circus tent several years ago?
Yes, Ivan the Terrible is what they called me. It seems no one here has forgotten about that incident either.
No, you're famous and not in a good way. I could use your help, though. I got a plan to get back at the boss here. His name's Rasputin.
Rasputin? Ha! Ivan can think of nothing he would like better.
Perfect. Ivan and I will head into the mine. Wizard, I'm hoping you and Cesar can free all the prisoners up here and then catch up.
Good luck, comrade. Ivan will see you in mine. He will try to leave a few bad guys for you. But only if you hurry.
Clementine is free? C'est magnifique! Wait, what? She went into that mine with that Oski. I do not trust him. We must hurry so we can catch up. We need to spring these cages, but if you release us now, the Watch Lions would still keep us from fleeing the camp. Ludus, the Beastmaster, uses a whistle to soothe the beasts. If you go into the kennels and get the whistle, we can use it to escape.
As soon as you enter the kennels, you're nearly overwhelmed with an awful stench. The Watch Lions must not brush their teeth. Their breath smells like a combination of rotting fruit, stale bread, and raw fish. Whimper like puppy dogs and scurry away. Unfortunately, the stench remains and seems to worsen as you go deeper into the kennels. The feeding instructions for the Watch Lions are very specific, suggesting they always be fed bread first, fish second, and fruit last. The Watch Lions in this room growl and eye you hungrily. If you could fill their feeding dish, they would probably leave you alone. Feed baskets for fish, bread, and fruit are nearby. The Watch Lions seem to be very picky about the order in which the feed is added to the dish. The watch lions happily race over to the feeding bowl, leaving the door unguarded.
What's this, eh? How did you get past? Never mind. You may have bested the beasts, but you'll never best the beast master. Mother told me to stay in the circus. If only I'd listened. It's that strongman's fault. Ivan a Terrible. He ruined everything.
You have that beastly Beastmaster's whistle? Reborn! There is hope then. If you can open the cages, the prisoners can escape this place. The cage release lever is in the commandant's office. He commandeered the mayor's house. Be careful. He's been very cruel to the prisoners. Once you activate the lever, I'll use the whistle to calm the watch lions so the prisoners can escape the camp. Then I'll meet you back here and we can go down into the mine and catch up with my Clementine and that Oski friend of yours.
Hey, where
are you opening the door? You let the cold air in. Besides, the Commandant said we could have the banyo to ourselves.
Yuri, I don't think they're here for the health benefits. To arms, comrade! We can't let him get to the Commandant.
Come, Yuri. It is getting too hot in here. They say we are only supposed to stay for 20 minutes at a time. We should just go.
Zutalor! So now you know. Yes, the mayor betrayed the town. What was I supposed to do? Let them put me in a cage? No! Gray is not my color. Puh. Bah! Now that you know the truth, I cannot allow you to leave. Guards, I think my office could use a wizard mounted on the wall. Yeah! I guess I chose the wrong side. Perhaps we could keep this secret? No? Fine. I hear Walzakistan is nice. I hope it is at least.
The cage release lever creaks into position. You feel a blast of frosty air and hear the sounds of the penguins' cages opening outside.
Sweet, salty krill to stretch my flippers. I can't tell you how good it feels to be free of the cage. The irony, though, I'm finally free, and the first place I have to go is back down into the mine. But where Clementine goes, I must follow. Your friend, Red Rosa, helped me get the prisoners out of the camp. She said she would meet us inside the mine. We should hurry. This mine is actually cursed, you know. We call it the Frigid Maw. It contains many valuable gems, but for us, most of them are forbidden. Our elders say that Ervile Station was not founded by those who sought to plunder the mine, but by those who sought to protect it.
Thank the stars you have arrived. The prisoners in the town may be free, but we have new problems. Rasputin is here. He is in the mine. Ivan saw Rasputin down the passage and went completely mad. I told him to wait, but he charged in. Poor Clementine could hardly keep up.
I knew that Orsky was trouble. Now he endangers Clementine with his madness. Please, Wizard, we must go after them.
Go on. They were headed toward the mine lift. If you hurry, you can catch up. I will come behind you shortly.
This is the passage to the mine lift. Rasputin's pit fiends will be blocking the way. I hope you can handle them. I'll do what I can.
Looks like we got even more penguins who managed to escape from their cages. Why they rushed back into the maw? I have no idea.
Penguins? I only see one penguin. In fact, this other one looks a bit like the master, don't you think?
Nah, I don't see any resemblance. Besides, he said to let the Oski through, no one else. We'll have to whip these ones into shape.
maybe we let the master deal with these troublemakers. Yes, I think he might enjoy that. We should get back to our other duties, at any rate.
Ivan the Great always gets his man, even when man is slimy and skinny. Now, Rasputin, you too will feel force of Ivan's fist.
We like thou. You truly are an imposing figure, Ivan. I like that. But I think I have a better use for your strength. Let me show you. Ivan is feeling sleepy. Very sleepy, very friendly, very agreeable. Yes, Ivan will do what Rasputin says.
Ivan is feeling a little tired. Yes. Ivan will do what Rasputin says.
Ivan? Hello? Are you feeling alright? Come on now, snap out of it.
Shut up, little penguin. Ivan is feeling fine.
Yes, Ivan. Very good. Now pull the lever and take us down.
Yes, master. Ivan will pull lever and take us down.
I knew it! Your Oski friend betrayed us. Now they've taken Clem to the bottom of the frigid maw. We'll have to go the long way. Let's go!
There you are. What happened?
They got away, that's what happened. Down to the bottom of the maw. I don't get it. Why did Clementine go with the Oski in the first place?
She said she needed Ivan's help to steal something from Rasputin. But what does it matter now? You must go after them.
This passage will take us deeper into the frigid maw. It goes past the pebble trough. It's a cave where we have this silly old tradition. To court a woman in Urville, young men are supposed to collect a betrothal pebble from the trough and give it to their sweetheart. Clementine's been expecting me to present her with one, and if times were better, I would. But right now, I just want to make sure she's safe.
Don't worry. She will be fine. If anyone can save her, this wizard can. You go on. I will wait outside the mine. Good luck, mes amis.
Zotalor, what is my father doing down here? Probably some crazy new prediction. Come on, it's dangerous. We have to tell him to leave.
I'm sorry. I had no choice but to come. I know my recent predictions have been flawed. I just couldn't ignore this one. My son, I know how fond you are of Clementine, but I have foreseen that you are in great danger of losing her.
You don't need psychic abilities to see that. Rasputin has her. That's why we need to hurry. We don't have time for this nonsense right now.
No, son. Rasputin is not the risk. You are at risk of losing Clementine's heart. She's been waiting for you to court her for years. If you do not collect a betrothal pebble right now from the pebble trough, I have foreseen that you will never have the chance again. You will spend the rest of your life alone and unhappy. I can't allow that. I'm not leaving until you get her a betrothal pebble.
Fine, if that's what it takes to get rid of you, so be it. The wizard and I will get a betrothal pebble, but for the record, this is crazy. But what is this? The Pebble Trough is a sacred place for the village. These aberrations are defiling it. We must purge them immediately. Rasputin put those things in here. The rat. He wants to destroy our traditions. Not today. Clem and I will be proof. I could not have done this without you. I would be honored if you would collect Clementine's betrothal pebble from the pebble trough. Merci beaucoup. Now, if my father speaks truly, I will live happily ever after. Let's go tell him the exciting news.
You have your pebble then? Good. I appreciate you humoring your crazy old father, Cesar. I know Clementine will be happy, too.
No, Father. It is I who should be appreciating you. It was very considerate of you to come down. Thank you.
To be honest, that was not my only reason for coming. I wanted to speak to the wizard as well. I have a new prediction to share. There is something very sacred deep inside this mine. Our people have always known this. Rasputin seeks to steal it, and you must stop him.
It's the Borealis gemstones, isn't it? Don't worry. We'll stop him. Come on, wizard. I'll explain about the Borealis gems on the way. There. That is a Borealis gemstone. Ervil's greatest secret. As far as we know, this is the only place in the spiral where you can find them. There are other precious gems here, but the Borealis gems are magical. We never understood their powers, only that they were sacred. We did not touch them until Rasputin forced us to start mining them. My father predicted that he would pay for it. I hope that proves true. This is where we'll start seeing the miners. Pit boss Minak uses a charm Rasputin gave him to keep the miners glamored while they work. It's similar to the magic Rasputin used on the Oski. Not quite as perfect, but the miners are almost entirely under Minak's control. Ah, there is Lambert. Like Clementine, he was immune to the pit boss's charm, though he's not looking too good now. Let's talk to him.
Mine the Borealis. The master needs more gemstones. No time for idle talk. Please, leave me to my work. I am a miner and I must mine.
I cannot in good conscience leave my fellow prisoners like this. We need to free them before we confront Rasputin. We'll have to face down pit boss Minak and get the Overseer's charm. Won't be easy, but it's the right thing to do. Come on, it's this way.
It's not fair. How did we even get stationed down here?
And you're complaining about this? Be careful what you wish for, comrade. Uh-oh. You see? I think we've got trouble. This is your fault.
That wasn't so bad. Perhaps we gave the Gulag guards more credit than they deserve. I suspect the pit fiends will not be so easy.
So you beat the Gulag guards. Good. They finally did their job making a buffer. We heard the scuffle, you see, and we prepared.
Yeah, they was just a buffer, you see. Yeah, what he said.
Gulag guards for one thing, the pit fiends another, but the next is pit boss Minak. I will not lie to you, he makes me nervous.
For many years, my tribesmen and I wandered the tundra, until Rasputin recruited us to run this mine. It gave us purpose where we had none. I know who you are. I remember you from the Bastille. You seem determined to undermine our efforts. I will not allow that to happen.
Seen anyone stand up to Pit Boss Minac and not get squished. You are even more formidable than I imagined. Now we have the Overseer's charm. We must simply take it back out into the mine and use it to free the miners. Let's not forget Lambert, too.
The pit fiends were so cruel, and I couldn't say anything. I've got a lot of complaining to catch up on.
Oh dear, that was just miserable. Merci beaucoup, my friend.
I feel better now. Thank you. I'm getting out of here.
I was exhausted, but I couldn't stop. You saved my life. I was exhausted, but I couldn't stop. You saved my life.
Oh, wow! That feels better. I am so sick of mining. I hope I never see a gemstone again. Does this mean I'm free?
Yes, mon ami, you are free. The town has been liberated. You should go up and look for my father.
Thank you, Cesar. And you, stranger, you should know, however, that there was a massive Borealis gem unearthed on this shift. The other miners were calling it the Borealis Majoris. I believe this may be what Rasputin was looking for all along. Even now, he has come for the Borealis Majoris. I fear what he intends to do with it. If it is within your power, I suggest you stop him.
Borealis Majoris, eh? That's why he needed Ivan's strength. Don't worry, Lambert. I've seen this wizard's magic. Rasputin will be stopped. This is the very bottom of the frigid maw. Looks like Rasputin has docked a ship to load the Borealis Majoris. Hurry, we must stop them.
Oh, look, Ivan. Your friends have arrived. It's a shame they didn't get to witness your feat of strength and my moment of triumph. You've served me well, strong man. I hate to leave you, but I have everything I need, and I prefer not to deal with this nuisance. They're your friends, so they're your responsibility. I'll leave this situation in your more than capable hands to clean up. Crush them!
Yes, Master. As you say, Ivan will crush Wizard.
Then I will most humbly take my leave. Goodbye now, Wizard. For both our sakes, I hope this will be my final farewell.
has happened. Ivan dreamed that Rasputin was his master, and it wasn't dream, was it? Oh no. What has Ivan done? Ivan ruined everything, just like before. Penguins of Urville Station are right. Ivan is monster. He deserves to be called Ivan the Terrible.
Indeed, you should be ashamed. It was your anger that led you to this. You are scarcely better than Rasputin himself.
That's not true. He's no monster. Ivan, don't listen to him. Before Rasputin glamoured you, you were protecting me. You were a hero. This is neither the time nor the place for this talk, though. Let's return to the town. We can take the mine lift back up.
I am sorry, Ivan. It seems I was too quick to judge you. It is obvious that your intentions were good. Rasputin is the bad guy here.
Thank you. That makes Ivan feel a little bit better. Little bit. Ivan's head is still spinning. He will go back to Baba Yaga's house to rest.
I'm glad at least someone accepts my apology. My words have once again offended Clementine. Why do I always say the wrong thing?
Never fear, my son. You will learn to use your words more wisely. I have foreseen it. What's important now is that you give her the pebble.
I wanted to, but she told me not to come near her until she cools down. I don't know. Maybe I waited too long.
Nonsense! The wizard can present her with the pebble on your behalf. In the old days, that was the proper way. Oh, talk to her, wizard.
I hope Ivan feels better. I can't believe Cesar was so rude. I once thought he was sweet. Wait, what? He's giving me a betrothal pebble? He thought of that, even while you were fighting your way down through the frigid maw to rescue me? I guess maybe he's not so bad after all. Very well. Tell him I accept his betrothal pebble. He can even come talk to me in a little while, if he likes.
She accepted it? She'll speak to me again? Oh, this is fabulous news, Wizard. Fabulous indeed! You've done so much for the village, and for me and Clementine. There's no way I can adequately thank you.
Perhaps just saying goodbye would be thanks enough. The wizard has a great many matters to attend to. I have foreseen it. Tracking down Rasputin is chief among them. We still don't know why he wanted the Borealis gemstones. It's a question even I cannot answer. Oh, and do not worry about the fate of Urville. A few Gulag guards and watch lions remain, but we will defeat them. I have foreseen it.
I bid you a fond au revoir. I suppose you will join Ivan at this Baba Yaga character's house. Good luck in all your future endeavors.
you get stuck in a snowdrift, or are you just slow? The Oski told us everything. He certainly had enough time. As if we didn't have enough to worry about, now we've got some madman mining Borealis gemstones. Those gems are supposed to be a secret. Mallory and I reread every tome here, but we still can't decipher the Auroracle's riddles. Useless Wisp gave us more questions than answers. It's madness! Loath as I am to admit it, I need to consult the Arcanum. Wizard, you'll accompany me. Ivan and Mallory can stay here.
No fair! I never get to go anywhere, and you're taking the wizard to the Arcanum. I thought only advanced scholars were allowed there.
It's not your concern, girl. You can't come. The Oski's sick and needs your help. Besides, I need you to look after the house. Wizard, let's go. Use the snow globe to get to Walrusburg. Then I'll open the world door to the Arcanum. Well, what are you waiting for? Welcome to the Arcanum, Wizard. One of the most well-kept secrets of all time, known only to an extremely select group of spellcasters. Here, the most accomplished scholars in the Spiral gather in the quest for knowledge and in the interest of protecting the Spiral. It exists in a place of its own, between worlds of the Spiral, enabling us to guard against threats both from within and without. All the books and scrolls accumulated in all the libraries are replicated in our repository and can be shared where we deem it appropriate. Now, I brought you because I think you're worthy. Don't go and prove me wrong. What you see here, what you hear here, it stays here. And for the Spiral's sake, don't touch anything. Just let me do the talking. Let's just say they may not be happy with old Baba Yaga.
Well, if it isn't Baba Yaga. So kind of you to grace us with a visit. How long has it been? I had forgotten we even had a myth scholar.
Don't take that tone with me, Fitzhume. I've had other priorities. Until now, there's been a peculiar confluence of events in Polaris.
Oh, really? Let me guess. Ancient beings falling ill, strange people and creatures of shadow appearing, and signs of the end of the spiral?
Yes, that's it. In a nutshell. How did you know? Wait a minute. Have you been spying on me?
Pshaw! As if we have time for that. Don't be absurd. Polaris isn't unique. We've heard the same rumors from other worlds, too. From what I gather, we've made little progress. But of course, no one bothers to tell me anything. Speak to Ione in the Hall of Divination.
Baba Yaga, you've been gone a rather long time. I resent you, I think. Being unable to reach you in these dark times has been frustrating. You recall my concerns about shadow magic? Well, unsurprisingly, I was right. In fact, it's worse. Started as a trickle, but now it's a flood. We have much to discuss, but first, who is this with you? I'm sure I've told you before, new people make me nervous, especially young ones.
Young, but an experienced wizard nonetheless. Invited here as my guest. I believe this one could be a valuable ally to the Arcanum.
I'm skeptical, a little irritated even, but all right. Wizard, we don't allow tourists here. You will be an initiate, for now. You must begin by going to the repository to study the Arcanum Creed. That will give Baba Yaga and myself time to catch up.